Imagine you have dry skin on the back of your hand. You think it's normal, so you don't do anything about it. But it starts to swell and keeps getting worse. Turns out, what you thought was just dry skin the size of 1 pound coin is what the doctor described as scleroderma. It is a type of rare autoimmune disease affecting more than 300,000 individuals in the United States. Yet, it has no treatment beyond traditional immunosuppressant and chemotherapy. We have a solution. A small molecule that is both anti-inflammatory and immunosuppressive called interleukin-35. This molecule is usually produced in our body to suppress inflammation. Scleroderma patients, however, cannot produce enough interleukin-35. And the result of this deficiency is skin and organ hardening. So why don't we simply administer interleukin-35? Because it has not been made possible to make a stable interleukin-35 for clinical use until now. We have overcome this. Our interleukin-35 analog has a unique structure and is designed to have a stable and long-lasting anti-inflammatory effect. The cell culture experiments show that it works. For the next phase, we need to complete preclinical testing, both in vitro and vivo, in order to enter clinical testing. For this, we'll need 600,000 pounds. With your investment and our expertise, together we'll finally deliver a treatment for this debilitating and often lethal disease. My name is Sharon Lau. Thank you for listening.
So, to be honest, I'm from medical background, but I never heard of this disease. It's kind of rare. Is it kind of rare autoimmune disease? How big is the market? Like, why are you addressing this problem?
Right. So I think that's a very good question because not a lot of people heard about scleroderma. So scleroderma on itself is around 300,000 patients in the United States. That's why we're addressing that problem. But more than that, our molecule itself is usually lack in people who have autoimmune disease like rheumatoid arthritis as well. So that's why we're targeting that market overall. But in terms of how we enter the market, we want to go via the orphan drug designation. So it's easier for us to enter the market.
The second question would be, this is a small molecule. You can generate some stable production, I guess. Like, how do you guys do that? Like, because in the market, you said previously, there's no stable production rate. Mm-hmm. How do you do that?
So how do we transfer how do we make an interleukin-35?
How do you make a stable status of that molecule?
More stable, you mean?
Yeah, because you said like previously there's no stable format, right? That's why you can't just stimulate in the patients. Right?
That's correct. So endogenous interleukin-35 is not stable for us to transfer from, let's say, from healthy person to patient. So what we do is that we make it more stable into different formats. So from the heterodimeric structure where it's informed like in our body, we'll transfer it into like a single chain product where it's about 120 kilodaltons, which is making more stable in our body itself.
That's a big molecule.
Yeah, it is. So that's why we call it therapeutic protein in a way.
Okay, a couple of quick questions. I mean, I think autoimmune is an interesting area at the moment. So, I mean, is there, rather than, do you see partnership opportunities along the way, and what sort of companies would you be looking to partner? So, if you kind of take the 600K, during that process, I would expect you to be talking to a number of pharma companies who may be marketing partners in the future.
Yes, definitely. I think in the US, the biggest player would be like Pfizer, where they make a lot of protein and stuff. So I think we'll generally partner with company that generate therapeutic proteins.
Yeah. And then probably you talk about obviously the dermal approach, which obviously I can imagine it's probably your delivery method is a cream or something. But then as you're looking to the future to other applications, have you thought about what your kind of delivery method may be?
Yes. So scleroderma itself is a very interesting disease. It comes with skin itself, or it can range from skin itself to organ damaging. So are we thinking of transdermal for skin infection only, or to the fact IV for internal organ damage?
Okay, thank you.
Thank you.